For me, actually, I get a very good inspiration actually from the conference, Data for Policy. I joined Seoul National University 16 years ago, and since then I've been actually involved in the international capacity building, especially in the area of IT innovation. And I think at the time, the beginning of millennium, we found that there are great need of engineers and also policymakers, who may deal with these changes through information age. We are still in need, I believe. You see the great demand for the data scientists and great demand for who understand what the data engineering is, analytics is, and also what is the data policy. So I think we are still in such movement. And in Korea, I've been actually educating more than 300 government and public innovators, for the last 16 years from 70 countries. I believe actually at the time we found that these movements cannot be done by one or some leading countries, but should be done by very inclusively. And I know that data for policy is now starting with very global perspectives. I think it is right approach rather than just maybe develop country-led or the knowledge or the policy. I think we have a good ground in data for policy conference and this community, through this social capital building and capacity building. Eventually, AI, education or maybe any other education, AI does not represent only in the area of the engineering, but which actually span through all interdisciplinary education. I believe actually the data for policy or data science will expand into the area where we need approach of interdisciplinary. I think digital ethics or the data ethic we've been dealing with in the conference, we know that how complicated it is, and it should not be taught only the way of in the human mind, but how we actually transform our tools, which is algorithm or rules or law, right? And also social culture and are very important. And changing such way how to manage technology is not an easy thing. Even though we have all the paper, written, in very academic way, but if those are not well practiced or well managed in the society, I think it will not be effective society for the innovation. We are still in a period that we are blocking some of technology because our regulation and government does not know how to do it. One thing is, let's say, speed limit. So we actually have all these cars, in speeding which can speed up more than 200 miles per hour for anyone, but our regulation cannot have a way to manage effectively. Just simply we forbid that. But we've been forbidding that for a long time without having another kind of tools, way of managing that. I think this is time we have to think about that. We have many technology coming over, challenging us. Should we just give a bar for their limits, or for a long time, or we should still need to interact? I think our data policy is the way that we want to be proactive and dynamic and flexible. I think we want to be more progressive. I think there is a future. That's what we are doing. I think I really congratulate all the committee members and also the members of this community. Thank you very much.